All right, we are coming into the home stretch of this kickoff. Are you getting more and more excited about your summer? I sure hope you are. One thing that I am hoping you're not doing is going, oh my gosh, like I don't even know where to start, and man, summer's already like a week has gone by and I only watched one video so far and blah, 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 and then that means, and then we make that mean I won't be intentional this summer and I'm already wasting time. Start where you are. If you watched the first video and now it's been weeks since you've gone back and you're watching this video now and you're thinking, it's already June or it's already July, it's all good. Like where you are, choose in to the opportunity to be intentional. And wherever you are, honor that place and then go from there. What if you were only intentional 1 week this summer? Do you think that was better than you did in summers past? Probably. And is that something we're celebrating? Yes. And what if you were 2 weeks being intentional next summer? And then 3. And then as your children are growing, so is your level of intention and purpose around what you do together as a family. Who's losing there? How can you lose with that? That's amazing. I'm celebrating you already. And I don't even know if you've printed all your worksheets out yet. I'm already celebrating your success because I'm telling you this summer is going to be amazing. Okay, so I want to talk about the last piece that I've got here for you. And that is that you had these calendar sheets, and hopefully you were able to use those to go back and count, that last day of school. Use this calendar to think about how many days you had for your summer. And I want you to also use these to support you in all of the dates and commitments you already know about for this summer. Go ahead and put them on the calendar. Go ahead and put in there. If you know vacation time and you're going to be traveling, put all of those dates in there. If you know vacation Bible school, or you got family members coming into town to visit you, or any of those other things that are going on, go ahead and put those on your calendar and block them out. Because all the more you'll know exactly what you have to work with as far as your one thing that you put for the 5 areas that you're managing, especially considering your house and your activities. You'll be really clear on how much time you have for that. Because what do you do with all those other ideas that you had on the side that maybe didn't fall under your one thing? Maybe they were the things that kind of got pushed out to the periphery. Then those are the things that you get to begin to fill in on your calendar outside of, for the rest of the summer. Is what I'm trying to say. So my one thing is that I want to have time to both connect with the family through going to a local water park. And also I want to have time to work on more projects that I have in mind for you to support you in being more intentional as a mom. So I found that the water park has a local library just 2 blocks away. And I have children old enough now to take the little ones into the park and play. So they can go in for like an hour ahead of me, or hour, 2 hours. I can go to the local library, work for those 2 hours, then go and play with my family the rest of the afternoon. And we're away from screens, and we're away from the chores and the responsibilities and all the things that will pull for my attention if I try to just hang with them at the house. Going to the park, we can just cruise on the lazy river on our rafts and talk and laugh and joke and have a good time. Then we come home and everybody's had a lot of time together without any of the distraction of the stuff of home. That is my one thing. So I've already begun to look at the calendar to determine, as far as everyone's schedules, when would it best fit for us to be intentional about what days we're going to go to the park. We've gotten season passes, so now we have unlimited visits available to us. Now, when will we intentionally choose to do those visits, right? Another one of my daughters, her one thing was there's a movie coming out this summer and she wants to see it. And she wants to not see it once, not twice, but 3 times, right? So she wants to be intentional. So she's going to be putting on this calendar the release date of that movie. And then from there, she's going to be looking at what dates in particular, she's going to want to go to the movie. Those will go on these worksheets. And so will everyone else's one thing. We're not going to just say it's your one thing. We kind of hope we get there. No, we're going to say, what's your one thing? And when are we going to, as a family, commit to make sure that that happens for you? How can we all pull together to ensure that everybody in our family's one thing gets done, so that at the end of the summer, not just mama is saying it was amazing and not just dad, but everybody is like, that was an awesome summer. And we have a concrete reason why it was so amazing. But then if you've got all those other ideas, which were great ideas, they just didn't fall under the one thing you wanted to do, then look for areas where you can fill those in as well. It doesn't mean they don't get done. It just means that they are not the highest priority for you. They are things you want to get done and you're excited for them to happen. Likewise, if you have things that need to happen weekly, let's say I've heard moms say that certain moms say she wanted to focus on different character traits with her kids this summer, and each week she was going to have a different character trait that had certain scriptures and songs that went along with it, and she's worked to pull together this whole thing. Then she'll put those on her calendar week by week. That won't be her one thing was to work on character. Now she's breaking that down, and week by week, she will work on different character traits. Maybe there's some scripture memory you want to do with your children. Maybe there's just Bible reading. Maybe there's praying with them. There's all kinds of things you could do with your children. There's teaching little ones to read, or maybe you got somebody who's potty training, as we talked about, or we've got all kinds of things. Someone need to learn how to drive, and you want to take the summer to work on that. All kinds of ideas can come up. And when would you want to focus on each one of those? Now that you're clear on how many days you have, and you've got a calendar in front of you that you can use that will just be for your brainstorming and planning and plotting and strategizing on how you as a family are going to be intentional, I think that these calendar sheets will become so valuable to you and so supportive of you in having this intentional summer. And if there's anything else that I can do to support you, because I want to see you celebrating at the end of this summer, just talking about how wonderful it was to be so intentional and on purpose, have a fabulous summer, that I am making myself available to you either in the comments or over on my Facebook page. I welcome you on either or to reach out to me, because I support you and encourage you, because you deserve that kind of support, and you can absolutely have the best summer ever. Until next time, I'm Susan Seay. Bye for now.